and Phyllis Smiles from Kenwood. Thank you and enjoy.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good to be here and see all you happy folks out here. We're here, the men and women of A-Chord are here to entertain you, and you're here to listen. And I hope that we get done before you do. Our first song this afternoon is a gospel song written by the late, great Dottie Rambo, one of the most prolific writers of gospel tunes that we have in the United States. It's called When I Lift Up My Head, He Lifts Up My Heart, and my troubles just all roll away.
Well, when I'm down, when I'm down, when my heart is filled with fear now, when I lift up my head, then He lifts up my heart, and my troubles just all roll away. Roll away, roll away, troubles away, roll away, roll away, roll away, troubles away, roll away. When I lift up my head, then He lifts up my heart, and my troubles just all roll away. Now I can see the sun with my head to the ground, tears in my vision and weigh my heart down.
Well, I have a secret
When I go to pray, when I lift up my head, then He lifts up my heart, and my troubles just all roll away. Roll away, roll away, roll away, roll away, roll away, roll away, roll away. When I lift up my head, He lifts up my heart, and my troubles just all roll away. Roll away, 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 roll away. When I lift up my head, He lifts up my heart, and my troubles just all roll away, roll away. My troubles just all roll away.
Well, Ole and Lena was out riding in Ole's new car. You know, he had a Model A-Chord, and they were out riding in the country, and Lena was feeling a little frisky, so she reaches over and grabs him by the knee. Well, Ole jumped, slammed on the brakes. He says, "Lena, you can't do that, you know." He said, "We're going to get in trouble here." Well, they went on down the road, and she just reached over and grabbed him again. He slammed on the brakes. He said, "Lena, that's it. We had to stop in the car right here." She said, "Ole, there's windows in this car, you know." Well, he said, "We'll get in the back seat." She said, there's windows back there too." Well, he said, "I know what we'll do. We'll get out and get under the car. And if anybody comes along, you just keep your mouth shut. I will do the talking." So sure enough, 30 seconds later, they're underneath the car, just hugging and kissing, you know. Wouldn't you know, here comes Sven walking down the road on his night they walk. He comes walking up and he looks down, he says, Ole, what are you and Nina think you're doing down there? Well, Ole never looked around or think, you know. He says, me is fixing the clutch. Sven says, you better work on the brakes first. That car is 2 miles down the road. Our next song is from the great carousel, Rodgers and Hammerstein, You'll Never Walk Alone.
When you walk through a storm, hold your head up high and don't be afraid of the dark. At the end of the storm is a golden sky and the sweet silver song of a lark.
Next song was written by a guy named Carl Perkins. Well, that might not mean a lot to you, but the song he wrote was later recorded by Johnny Cash and June Carter Cash and those folks like that. And it became very popular, and it's called Daddy Sang Bass.
I remember when I was a lad, times were hard and things were bad, but there's a silver lining behind every cloud. Just 4 people, that's all we were, trying to make a living out of blackland dirt. We'll get together in family circles, singing loud. Daddy sang bass, Mama sang tenor, me and little brother would join right in there.
loved baseball, you know, they argued about baseball constantly. And one day they started arguing about whether there was going to be baseball in heaven. And of course they couldn't have an answer to that. Well, a few years later, Fred passed on. He got up to the pearly gates and he said to St. Peter there, he said, you know, Ole and I have been wondering if there's baseball here in heaven. And St. Peter said, oh yeah, we have baseball here. Wow, he was all excited. He said, you know what? Hey, he says, could I possibly go down and tell Ole that yes, there is baseball here? Oh, he said that's a little bit unusual, but he said, okay, we'll give you a half a day to go down and talk to Ole. So he finds Ole, and he said, Ole, I got good news and bad news. He says, yeah, what's that? He said, the good news is there's baseball in heaven. The bad news is you're pitching on Friday. It's not next song. Hey, what? This next song is a love song. So you need to imagine. Maybe it's not too hard to imagine that you're sitting next to your one true love. The name of the song is I Don't Know Why I Love You Like I Do.
My mind is kinda hazy, I must be going crazy. Baby, what can I do? I don't know why I love you like I do. I don't know why I just do. I don't know why you thrill me like you do. I don't know why you just do. You never seem to want my romancing. The only time you hold me is when we're dancing. I don't know why I love you like I do. I don't know why I just do. I don't know why I love you like I do. Oh, I don't know why I just do. I don't know why you thrill me like you do. I don't know why you just do. You never seem to want my romancing. The only time you hold me is when we're dancing. I don't know why I love you like I do. I don't know why I just do. I don't know why I love you the way I do. I just do.
Well, Uncle Ole was without a job, you know. And he come down from Escanaba to Green Bay looking for a job. He's going door to door. And he saw the sign in the window, Bible salesman wanted. So he goes in the store and he says, would you give me a chance to go out and sell some Bibles? And the manager said, well, I don't know. He said, this is a door-to-door job, you know, you have to talk to the people. I can do it. Well, the manager was a little bit skeptical, and he said, tell you what I'll do, I'll give you a box of books. He said, this is Monday, you come back on Friday, we'll see how many books you got left or how much money you got. He said, okay. So out the door he went. 2 hours later he come back. He dumped the box on his desk and he had a bunch of cash and he put down the manager says, holy smokes, you sell all those books already? He says, yup. He says, man. He said, you must have quite a sales pitch. He said, maybe you could train some of our other salesmen. He says, well, what do you do at the door? He says, oh, yeah, I just say, would you like buy a Bible? Or would you sooner I read it to you? It's another song from a musical, The Music Man, okay? Light a Rose.
Home again, rose.
This next song is just the opposite. I mean, this was a love song, right? Light of Rose. This one is just the opposite. It's about a guy whose girlfriend ditched him, and he's not very happy about it. After You've Gone.
Can't believe we're breaking up. Ain't no chance for making up. Baby, don't treat me this way. You're gonna be lonely someday. After you've gone and left me crying. After you've gone, there's no denying. You'll feel blue, you'll feel sad. You must the difference value ever had now. There'll come a time, and don't forget it. There'll come a time when you'll regret it. Someday when you grow lonely, your heart will break like mine and you'll want me only. After you've gone away. And so there'll come a day when you will miss me. Remember the day when you could kiss me. One day when you will grow lonely, your heart will break. You'll want me only. After you've gone away, gone away. You told me goodbye, now it's your turn to cry. After you've gone away. Gone away.
All right. Singer-songwriter, what was the name? Ray Stevens. He said, he did a lot of crazy stuff. One of the songs you probably will remember is The Street. This guy ran across something. Football field. Anyway, it was one of those recently, wasn't there? Anyway, so he said, "Todo gato." Oh, anyway, we're not doing that one. Here's another one of Ray Stevens' interesting songs. It's called Freddie Feelgood and His Funky Little Four-Piece Band.
Well, that tight little beauties, you know they're the most famous all over from coast to coast. Are really laying down the sound as much as you can stand. They got 3 outfits, a red, yellow, and blue. Volkswagen station wagon, luggage carrier too. Got their name painted on the side, you know it looks so grand. I'm talking about Freddie Feelgood and his funky little four-piece band. Oh yeah. They got a drummer named Young, he can really go some. Blows real cool, makes all the girls drool. Tick-tock, a-doom, a tickety-boom, boom. A tickety-tickety-tickety-tickety, boom, boom. They got a cat named Bass, he blows the bass. Boom, 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 boom. They got a fella named Tyrone, he plays the trombone. Wow, wow, wow. And another man, he's the leader of the band. Here's Freddie Feelgood himself. Work out now. A diggity boom boom. A diggity 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 boom boom. about Freddie Feel-Good and his funky little four-piece band. Oh yeah, work out now. Take it down, a doom, a take it, a boom, boom, a take it, boom, boom. We will be right